Welcome to Digimasters Shorts. We are your hosts, Adam Nagus
and Carly Wilson, delivering the latest scoop from the digital realm.
SpaceX has secured an option to acquire AI coding startup Cursor for $60 billion later this year, or pay $10 billion to formalize a strategic partnership as it expands deeper into artificial intelligence. Cursor is among a wave of Silicon Valley startups using AI to automate software coding, a sector that has quickly attracted commercial success. The deal would strengthen SpaceX's AI arm, xAI, which has lagged competitors in the fast-growing developer tools market. Cursor would in turn gain access to SpaceX's massive computing resources, including the Colossus supercomputer cluster in Memphis. SpaceX claims the system is the largest of its kind and represents billions of dollars in AI infrastructure investment. The company says combining Cursor's product reach with its computing power could produce some of the world's most advanced AI models. The announcement comes as SpaceX prepares for a highly anticipated public offering that could value the company at roughly $1.75 trillion. The IPO is expected to seek about $75 billion, potentially making it the largest in history. Meanwhile, two senior Cursor engineers have already joined SpaceX, signaling close ties between the companies as Musk pushes forward with ambitions spanning AI development and lunar exploration.
Anthropic recently limited access to its new Mythos preview AI model, claiming it was powerful enough at finding cybersecurity flaws to warrant release only to select industry partners. The move sparked debate over whether the system represents a breakthrough in AI-driven hacking defense or simply incremental progress dressed as hype. Mozilla has now added weight to the discussion, revealing that early access to Mythos helped identify 271 security vulnerabilities in the upcoming Firefox 150 release. Firefox CTO Bobby Holly called the results significant, suggesting defenders may finally gain a decisive edge in the long-running cybersecurity arms race. By comparison, Anthropic's earlier Opus 4.6 model found just 22 security-sensitive bugs in a recent Firefox version. Holly said the vulnerabilities uncovered by Mythos could have been found through traditional fuzzing or elite human review, but the AI dramatically reduced the time and effort required. He noted that tasks once demanding months of expert labor can now be handled efficiently by advanced models analyzing complex source code. Holly argued that such tools shift the balance toward defenders, especially as software everywhere contains buried flaws that are now more easily discoverable. The implications may be especially significant for open-source projects, whose public codebases and limited maintenance make them vulnerable. Mozilla leaders say broader access to tools like Mythos could reshape cybersecurity by giving defenders capabilities once out of reach. John Ternus, Apple's Senior Vice President of Hardware Engineering and incoming CEO, told employees the company is about to change the world once again as he prepares to take the helm on September 1, 2026. The pledge came during an all-hands meeting just one day after Apple announced that longtime CEO Tim Cook will step down and transition to executive chairman of the board. Cook, who led Apple for 15 years and oversaw massive growth driven by the iPhone, Apple Watch and AirPods, said he will remain actively involved but emphasized that there can only be one CEO at a time. Ternus, long viewed as Cook's successor, said Apple has an incredible roadmap ahead and called this the most exciting period of his career. Rumors suggest Apple is preparing to launch its first folding iPhone this fall, alongside new smart home devices and AI-powered wearables. Many of those products have reportedly been delayed by setbacks in delivering a more advanced version of Siri. Industry chatter now points to a smarter, more conversational Siri arriving later this year with iOS 27. Despite criticism of Apple's AI struggles, Ternus said artificial intelligence will unlock nearly unlimited potential and create entirely new opportunities for products and services. He also reaffirmed Apple's commitment to design, privacy, security, and environmental responsibility as core values. With Cook remaining in a supporting role, company leadership expressed confidence that a new wave of innovation is on the horizon in Cupertino.
Meta is installing tracking software on US employees' work computers that will record mouse movements, clicks, keystrokes, and some screenshots to feed into its AI training systems, according to an internal memo. The tool will operate on a designated list of work apps and websites and was disclosed to staff within the Meta Superintelligence Labs team. The company says the data will help improve its AI models in performing basic computer tasks, such as navigating drop-down menus and using keyboard shortcuts. Employees were told they can contribute to the effort simply by carrying out their everyday work. Meta's broader aim is to develop AI agents capable of handling white-collar office tasks autonomously, an area where it faces competition from OpenAI and Anthropic. A company spokesperson said that building useful agents requires real examples of how people actually interact with computers. Meta added that safeguards are in place to protect sensitive information and that the collected data will not be used for other purposes. The move comes as AI companies increasingly seek real-world work data to sharpen their models, including reports that OpenAI has requested sanitized work samples from contractors. At the same time, Meta is dramatically increasing AI spending while preparing to cut up to 20% of its workforce, with layoffs expected to begin in May.
Thank you for listening to today's AI and Tech News Podcast summary. Please do leave us a comment, and for additional feedback, please email us at podcast@digimasters.co.uk. You can now follow us on Instagram and Threads by searching for @Digimaster Shorts or search for Digimasters on LinkedIn. Be sure to tune in tomorrow and don't forget to follow or subscribe.